get put into a platoon, they're all wearing tridents, but you're not. And you're hanging out for about a year with these guys. And these guys are always watching you, judging you, ensuring that your character and your personality matches what the community is looking for.
So I did what they told me. I humbled myself. I empty out the cup, as Bruce Lee would say. And I absorb what is wisdom.
I'm really excited for this video. I hope you have your pens and paper to learn a little and hopefully inspire some change in your life. I also want to say a massive thank you to the millions of people out there who have supported us at Mulliganbrothers.com. It truly is three brothers with one mission to inspire change. And everybody who's bought the Inspire Change t-shirts, the journal, and the new Memento Mori posters that are coming out as well, I cannot thank you enough. You are making our vision possible. We managed to take all the profits from the website and put it straight back into creating this content and flying our film crew all around the world. So thank you so much for that. And anybody who clicked the join button as well. But before that, let's dive into this amazing video that hopefully will inspire change and help you in your own life so you can inspire change in other people's lives. Let's dive into it.
21 years old, Okinawa, Japan. You know, I wanted to put you on my first day. So proud. Young Green Beret, you know. I remember I was so happy. My team was rotating back through from a mission. They were coming out of Laos and I was gonna meet them. And, you know, they came back and I had to report to work that morning. I was gonna meet my team. You know, I was so proud to be a Special Forces Green Beret. Starch uniform, spit shine boots, Green Beret. Knocked on the door. You know, hi, my name is Stu, and they shut the door. Knocked on the door again, they opened the door, and you say, you're the new guy? I'm like, yeah, and they shut the door again. You see, in the Special Forces, it's a type A personality, right? And you as the new guy have to come in very humble, and you're gonna be fucked with, and you're gonna be told that you're not even worth being here. So.
One of the unique things about BUD/S is you are constantly kept humble, right? And so for me graduating BUD/S, there was no like, haha, look at me, right? Look at what I did. It didn't exist because you knew like, wait, this is just the beginning. Like I got a long road ahead of me. You know, you've got to get through. For me, I was a medic, so I had to go get through the Army Special Operations Medical School. And I was like, holy shit, that's like one of the hardest schools in the military, mentally. I knew that I had to go through Advanced SEAL training, which back then was called STT, SEAL Tactical Training. And that's where you actually learn how to be a SEAL, because you don't learn that in BUD/S, right? And then I knew I've got to then check into my SEAL team. And then I'm going to be put into a platoon. And it's the platoon that decides when I get my trident. So I still had a multi-year path to go before I was actually going to put on the symbol that represents Navy SEAL. So when I graduated BUD/S, I knew, well, this is just the beginning. I have a whole lot of shit I got to do. And so, you know, there was no real big celebration. Of course, you have a moment when you're like, okay, thank God that's over, but now I gotta go start the next stress test, right? And then the next one, and then the next one. So because of that process, most SEALs, I think, are pretty humble in the fact that we have what's called, or what I call, the new guy mentality. You're always a new guy, no matter where you show up, right? There's always somebody more seasoned, someone smarter, faster, stronger. And so the golden rule as a new guy is always volunteer for everything, always come in early, always stay late, and keep your mouth shut. And so I just maintain the new guy mentality, just like everyone else. And as long as you do that, then you're never really going to be in a position where you're pounding your chest and saying, look at what I've accomplished. Boy, I feel great about myself right now. If you don't get yelled at, or if you don't have one of your peers call you out and say that you fucked up, then that was probably a good day, because you're not going to get a pat on the back or get a, hey, good job from your buddies. If you get silence from your buddies after you've done something, then that means you've done it right. That's all you get.
Okinawa, Japan, can you believe? Middle summer. 110 heat index, humidity, high humidity. You know, I was in this, they call it the box, right? Because of how the shape of the compound was. It was extremely hot. So I sat there. You know, I stood there, parade rest. Outside the door, I stood there, parade rest. Locked up. Hours I stood there, sweating. My starch uniform now is soaked with sweat. Then they finally opened the door. It was lunchtime. And I tried to talk to them. They said, we're not ready to talk to you yet. So they go. And they come back. Not even accepted. Can you imagine? So finally, when they closed the business, they opened up the door and they finally let me in. And they told me I'm the new guy and this is the way it is. You see, I was so proud to be a Green Beret. So I did what they told me. I humbled myself. I empty out the cup, as Bruce Lee would say. And I absorb what is wisdom. And they taught me.
Was there a moment when you finally put the trident on where you was like, a sense of pride or achievement at all?
With that, yeah. Not because you go, I earned this. It's because, oh, thank God they accepted me. Because back then, your platoon, right? You get put into a platoon, they're all wearing tridents, but you're not. And you're hanging out for about a year with these guys. And these guys are always watching you, judging you, ensuring that your character and your personality matches what the community is looking for. And so when the day comes that they say, hey, stand up against that wall. So you put your back up against the wall. They all get in single file line right in front of you. And the first guy has this trident in his hand. It's got 3 big, nasty, nail-like prongs on the back of it. And he sets it right on your chest, and then he rears back and he tacks it straight in, and those 3 nails go into your chest. And then the next guy in line knocks it in. And then the next guy decides, well, I'm gonna use a palm because that hurts more. And he smacks it in, and the next guy, and then the next guy. And once all 16 of your newfound brothers smash that thing into your chest, afterwards, yeah, you're happy, you're proud, not because of the trident, but because, hey, these guys said I can, join their team. I'm part of them now. And I think that's the part that's missing now. Your peers these days don't get to decide whether or not you get a trident or not. And I think it's unfortunate because having your brothers decide when you get it is far better than a system of qualifications now decide when you get it. So it was an awesome moment, and it lasts a split second because after that they're like, all right, new guy, go get your shit squared away. We're leaving in 5 minutes. And that's it. That's the celebration, and then you move on.
Thank you so much to everybody who has supported us at Mulliganbrothers.com. All the profits from the website, anybody who bought an Inspire Change t-shirt, a poster, a journal, whatever it was, you guys made our mission possible. You are making our mission possible. And we cannot thank the love from my family for our mission to inspire change. It's what gets our film crew all around the world. So thank you to everybody at Mulliganbrothers.com. The link is in the description for the new poster as well. And anybody who clicked the join button down below. It truly is 3 brothers with one mission. But there's also my 2 sisters who work here. And then there's the millions of other people around the world who are on the same journey with us to inspire change. So I want to leave you with one last message: to go inspire change. Move forward with passion and purpose in your life. Remember that somebody might be watching. Somebody is always watching. A little brother, a little sister, some random person on the park or in the gym who sees you work out, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles. These people will be watching. And if you are moving forward with passion and purpose, then how could they not be inspired? Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.